here we go. Hey, I'm here with Zanna. Zanna. All right, so Zanna was a desperation hire. We desperately needed somebody, anybody.
Yeah.
So I went back to. And by the way, she's the exception to the rule because desperation hires usually don't work out. And so I went back to the last round of hiring and found out that there were a few people who just kind of missed the time. So I started calling them. I think it was 2 or 3, and the others had found a job, and one of them I couldn't get a hold of. But Zanna was like, "Yeah, I'm still looking for work." And so we had her down. We found out that she had a real love for the nerdly arts, and but what clinched it for me is that she's named after her father's D&D character.
2 of them. And
that's soup. That is really, you can't pass up that story. So, but I completely lucked out because Zanna is an absolute treasure. She has stupendous work ethic, great work ethic. Like, she shows up, she gets the job done, she's happy about it, she's teachable, and just an absolute wonder to have around. So anyway, okay, go right on ahead with your life story.
My life story.
Brief life story.
I grew up in Texas, Louisville. It's like 45 minutes away from Dallas. And my parents had a shoe repair, leatherwork business there, also accompanied by paintball supplies and fields for some reason. The very first work I ever did was polishing shoes for my dad when I was like 10 years old. So he would fix up the shoes, and I would go to this ridiculously huge shoe center that looked like it could probably tear my hands off, and just go at it and scrub away everything on the shoe. My sister got her hair cut in that once. She had to chop it all off.
Oh, no kidding. So she was just like stuck there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If my
Did they have to hit the emergency stop?
Yeah, if my dad didn't turn it off, it probably would have ripped off her scalp.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, goodness gracious me. All right, fantastic. Okay, so how did you end up here?
Well, we moved here just before I turned 16 to Spanish work, and I was working just various whatever jobs, Sonic, Hollywood Video, and Hobby Lobby right before I started here. And when I first applied, it was in August before I got the job at Hobby Lobby. I was really desperate to find a job, and I was going on to Craigslist to try to track down an application I had found for that car wash that had just opened up. And then they had a new addition to Craigslist, and it was your thing. Painter needed.
Oh, wow. So is it like, bling?
I was like, what? This can't be real. This cannot be a real thing. But I checked it out anyway, because a year prior, when I just barely started painting miniatures for the first time, I was like, man, this is so fun. I would love to do this for a living. And my friends were like, shh, that's never going to happen, Zanna.
Here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Here you are. Okay, quirky skill or unusual talent?
This grosses you out. I'm double jointed in my hand.
Oh, yeah, she was showing me this, and I was like, yep, mine does not go anything except straight.
And my thumb, too. It pops out of socket. When I was in elementary school, I tricked a little boy into thinking he broke my thumb.
Oh, and what happened?
Well,
did he start crying? Was he panicked?
He did panic. He threw a football, and I caught it, and then he saw my hand. He was like, oh no, your thumb is broken. And he was like freaking out and was like telling the teachers, like, oh, it's okay, I'll just fix it. And it just so happened to pop at the same time.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, and let's talk about hobbies, nerdly hobbies. What do you got?
I play Dungeons & Dragons every week with my friends, and we're probably going to start up a new campaign really soon. I'm pretty excited about that.
What was your last character?
Well, right now I'm playing fighter/bard, who was just a regular villager, no skills at anything, and she's just bad at everything she does, and is insanely naive. And quick to believe anything, because she always fails her sense motive checks.
Oh, that's fantastic. Bad sense motive. That's a life skill right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about miniatures battles? What are you doing for miniatures battles?
Well, I wasn't willing to get into any of them for a long time, because money and stuff, so you know. But
Yeah.
I recently started getting
But,
into Malifaux.
there it is.
Because the miniatures were just so awesome. And I have a really strict rule with buying any miniatures, and that's it has to be compatible with Dungeons & Dragons, or I can't buy it. So the Malifaux
So
miniatures
no
are
40K
perfect.
for you.
No. No, not unless I'm playing with a studio army.
If you did a Warhammer Fantasy army, what would it be?
I would do Dark Elves, but I would paint them up to look like the Drow.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Anything else?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much, Zanna. It's good to have you on board.
Thank you.